know it's the Footy Repeat, and you join us on a boat.
Yes, you do.
Definitely
It
a boat.
is definitely a boat. Definitely. And nothing says Wales away like a bucket hat and a can of cheap Polish lager at 2 o'clock in the morning on a ferry.
Indeed, indeed. That right there, if you can see it behind us, is the glorious land of Wales, and we are leaving it behind because we are heading over there to the glorious Emerald Isle for Ireland versus Wales and the World Cup qualifiers.
And there awaits 3 points for the mighty Reds. The red wall is ready, and we are ready to kickstart this World Cup campaign. And by the time you watch this, you'll know the result, but we don't know the result, and we are working towards it. And we are going to have everything in this episode.
It will be plain sailing.
Where were you the day when Pele broke our hearts? Way back when in glory days, we cried the rain the night when Bowden hit the bar. A nation's pride, so many say.
So, there's no pre-match boozing for me, or not yet anyway, maybe a little bit later. And that's because I'm getting my first cap for the Wales Supporters Club. So these guys go and play all over the world, wherever Wales are playing. So let's go meet the lads. It's 1-1. We scored a screamer. They've equalised just a few minutes ago. It's not a bad start.
Yeah, we're playing really well at the moment. Our keeper's keeping us in it at the moment, which is obviously a good thing. Some of our players are starting to tire a little bit now, I think, as well, from a heavy night out in Dublin, I got to admit. We've got some good boys on the bench ready to come on now. Seasoned pros for the Wales fans team. So he's going to make appearance, and myself as well. Yeah, I'm lightning.
Going up to Dublin. That's so come on, son. All right, Mark.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's good to break up the day of the game. You know, it's good fun. Everyone knows treats is lovely. I know you get to put a Wales kit on. I got my caps and.
It's like a proper.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Skipper, Captain of Wales, Kevin Ratcliffe. What was the actual score in the end?
I think it was 6-2, yeah? 6-2. It's a great win. I think all the boys stuck together. We had a squad of 25, 26, and everybody done their job at the end of the day. I mean, what great lads. I mean, you can't get better than winning away. You know, winning away is just amazing.
Sensational. I think that was pretty much every single football cliche rolled into one sentence. Absolutely incredible. Should we go and have a beer?
Let's
do it. We'll go for a beer. We'll see you in the bar.
Come on, Wales! Wales!
Well, all credit to Mr. Mora. Well done for that. But you're not going to catch me playing football on match day. No. I'm here. This is the hangar. It's in Dublin city centre. It is chock full of educated, inspiring, enthusiastic Welsh fans, and I'm going to go and talk to them.
This is Wales.
Right. Dehorned is what they are, because of course you're not allowed to take your horns into the Aviva. And I'm not surprised because I've been talking to people around here, and it's always annoyed me how much you guys drown out 55,000 singing fans. I don't know whether you've noticed that. It's struck me that this is for the good of the people.
Well, we've had terrible complaints before when we've been in stadiums or under the sea, maybe on an oil rig, that local residents have had their sleep in the early afternoon disturbed by 8 people playing brass instruments.
Sonny Coleman, Cookie Jr. First of all, Sonny, are you in a fit enough state to talk about this?
I'm in an absolutely fantastic state. Maybe last night at 4 AM would have been a bit different, but no, I'm fine. I've only had 1 point, so I'm all good.
Oh, right, good. How the nerves? How you feeling?
Not good, but for some... No, not good.
Something about Wales gets you going again. Admit it. Something about Wales will keep you going through the night.
My stomach's different, but we keep getting in situations and then we keep surpassing what we've done before. So hopefully, fingers crossed, now we can have a good result today.
You had a word with the old man today to sort it out, Dad.
I just said about trying to get the tactics right with him, and he often asks me to help him.
A lot of discussion online about who do you start alongside Gareth Bale today?
I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm not a tactician. I think we got a great number of players in the team. Whoever he puts together will be amazing.
I'd go with Kano, I think. I think looking at their two centre halves, I think Folks will probably be a bit more up their streets, a bit more kind of up front, so they can just over physical battle. But I think Kano a bit more mobile.
It's going to be a close call because obviously Hal scored on the weekend, so he'll have staked his claim.
I think the same. I think a bit more mobility against their centre halves is the way to go. With Vokes to come on later is something a bit different if that's not working.
You wouldn't do it the other way around then?
No, I don't think so. I think I'll start with Kano.
He's going to go tried and tested, isn't he? I think he's probably going to start with Vokesy. I think so.
Sam Vokes is a holding up player, you know, he sort of holds it up, lays it off.
I think you look at how we got to the Euros and all that, it was most effective when we had Hal in the team.
I think what I put on, I'd start with Vokes as well. And then, Hal Robson-Kano hasn't really been getting much game time, has he, at West Brom, so probably not as sharp as Vokes.
I think we're assuming that O'Shea is starting because of a few injuries. And I think if you've got Hal giving him the runaround, as opposed to trying to take him on, in the air with Vokesy, and I think that's what we can go for this afternoon. That's what I do, but I'm not the manager yet.
We've got score predictions then, score prediction.
I'm going to go 2-1 Wales. Bale first goal scorer, obviously.
Rambo. 2-0 Rambo.
3-1 Bale, first goal scorer.
When we're expected to win, we don't always pull through, do we? But I think, they've got a lot of players out, so if we're ever going to win out here, today's the day.
I think we'll win by a couple, because I think we'll score first and we'll probably catch them on a break again, so I'm going to go for 2-0.
Well, if Ireland got a result today, I think we won't be able to catch them in the last half of the campaign. So I think today is a must-win game.
Confident to break his stuff?
Hell yeah. Yeah? If he does, you owe me 100 quid.
If he does, he can know everybody.
2-0 tonight, Wales. 2-0.
Positive, pretty positive. I think we've got a good chance. The Irish got a few injuries, and if we play well, I think we've got better players. Obviously, Bale on form gives us a great chance against anyone.
Horns aside, what are your feelings? How are you feeling?
Feeling great, really excited to be here. Obviously gutted we can't play in the stadium, but just great to be with Wales away again after France. And
People from all over Wales are coming here now and coming together to get behind the team, and whatever happens later, whether we got horns or not, it doesn't matter.
And there's going to be enough noise without us playing horns. If they, as someone said, if they think they can shut up 3,000 Welshmen after an afternoon on the Guinness, they got another thing coming, haven't they?
Do you think that you will have learned your lesson after this weekend?
what, to just play a little bit quieter?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that there are limits on noise at the Aviva Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The PA system is absolutely deafening. Half-time, Wales 0, Ireland 0. But we're a little bit more concerned with maybe slightly dodgy
Gamesmanship. Gamesmanship is what we're talking. So the Barry Horns were banned from bringing their horns because they were apparently too noisy. As you can hear, Cypress Hill Jump About is deafening us. They also have drums, they also have horns piped through the speakers, but that's all fine. And they also only seem to be watering one end of the pitch.
Yeah, as the pitch is being watered at half-time, it's only the half which Wales are defending, which has been saturated with water.
Ireland, we're losing a bit of love for you.
Yeah, that and the small collection of Wales fans in the corner. Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit here. But tight, attritional, and a big second half ahead.
We can't show you the second half from here, so it's back to the hangar where cameraman Luke is with a load of Welsh fans and he's going to take you through it.
This is Wales.
There were no chances. Simple as. At the end of the day, Ireland are playing long ball, which is kind of desperate because that's what away teams do, and they're the home team. So it proves they're scared of us. At the end of the day, we are going to win it. Simple as. But I've got a feeling it's going to be a Bale long-range shot.
There are signs of promise. Ireland have got a solid back four, but if we keep pressing and if Bale can find through the gaps, we can get a result. All we need to do is keep pushing and look for that break. We don't want a 0-0 draw. That's what we don't want.
Keep pushing and pushing. By about 70th, 75th minute, we're going to push through. We're definitely going to get a goal.
Well, I'm a bit nervous. It's such a crucial game. I think it's if I was a better man, I'd say 0-0. I tell you what, no goalkeeper's made a save. I think Bale needs to come into it a bit more. Just hope we do it. It's such a crucial game. I want to go to Russia.
I feel a little bit ill after all that.
I had to break into my emergency donuts.
I know you did.
Things were getting tense. Last week.
Yeah.
Last week, I completely disagreed with Chris Coleman when he said that we didn't need to win this game. And I would entirely agree with Chris Coleman that we didn't need to win this game. I'll take a point. I'll absolutely take a point.
No, we're absolutely still in the hunt. But obviously now we have to go to Serbia without Gareth Bale, without Neil Taylor, and probably needing to win.
Probably. But we are where we are. We'll take this point. A big shout out to the Red Wall down there, guys. Yeah. We heard you, and we're 600 feet in the air.
And I can't believe they started piping the music over the fact that they were singing the national anthem. Terrible.
But that's the way it is.
You're away from home, right? You're away from home.
In the interest of fairness, apparently they did water the other end of the pitch.
They did, right,
they
yes,
did, in the interest of fairness. But we don't actually care, because we'll take a point.
Yes, we will. Right, should we go and have a drink?
Yeah, and then let's find out what everybody else has got to say about it.
Let's do that.
This is Wales.
You know, we were confident if we still had everyone on the pitch that we might have gone on to win it, but you know, the way the game panned out is it is a good point. It's hard to say that at this point because we wanted all three, but no, if we can go to Serbia now and get 3 points there, then the group will be looking a bit better, I think.
Ben, frustrating.
Yeah, a little. I think we had a lot of the ball for most of the game, and I think in the end that the red card for us changed the game. Really, it made it difficult for us to play out, and they were on top for the last 20 minutes.
Credit's got to go to Ireland. Did the homework. You could see their setup was designed to make it difficult for us.
Gareth can do something out of nothing, and he's nearly done it again for us, which would have got us out of all the trouble. But you know, we can't always rely on that.
You know, they were the home side tonight, and you know, I guess in some ways it shows how far we've come that we'd play Ireland away and they'd be happy to get a 0-0 draw against us.
I think when the red card happened, it completely changed the game, and we were under the caution in the end. I think a point was a decent result for us.
You know, Tells is one of my best mates, and you know, he never intends to hurt other players. So unfortunately, in football, these things every now and then do happen. Just hope that Seamus can make a speedy recovery and get back out on the pitch as soon as possible.
Yeah, we've been pretty solid starting up, but it's time now to start picking up wins rather than draws, and we've got to really put a good performance and been great.
One thing I will say is, we've played everyone now, and there's no team that really has given us massive problems.
We realise how tough it's going to be, but we're going to give everything, and that's all we can do at the end of the day.
Well, goodbye, Ireland. Look at that. What a day. What a day to be saying goodbye to Ireland. A glorious, I'm blinded here.
I'm absolutely blinded.
Absolutely blinded, yes. Well, what did you say? Thanks for the point?
Yeah.
Say that?
Say thanks for the point. Say thanks for a great time in your great city. You don't say thank you for the piped music.
No, we don't say thank you for that.
No,
that's well, you know how bad it is because we've seen the social media. You're a little bit embarrassed, and rightly so.
Absolutely.
Best wishes to Seamus Coleman, of course, for an horrendous injury. We wish you well, Seamus, because he's a big fan of the show, I'm sure. You're watching this.
Absolutely. And for all you Wales fans out there, it's not over yet.
It's not over. It's not over. Once again, the Red Wall, immense, beautiful anthem. We go again.
We do. As Chris Gunter would say, chin up, fans.
Ta-da.